Recent days were marked by bloody attacks from the Ukrainian military on civilian settlements in the Donetsk and Lugansk People's Republics. On a daily basis, dozens of Ukrainian strikes are targeting civilian facilities, private houses, and public places in cities and villages where no battles are ongoing. The Ukrainian military is intentionally targeting these strategic civilian facilities like grain warehouses and farms in an attempt to cause famine in the recently liberated regions, as well as public transport hubs in order to disrupt communication and transportation within the towns. The main goal of the Kiev regime is to continue the years-long terror of the pro-Russian population in the DPR and LPR. Amid the constant indiscriminate shelling of the streets and private houses, they are regularly targeting bus stations where they attempt to kill as many civilians as possible with one strike. Such attacks are always carried out in the morning when civilians are gathering at the stations to go to work. Another such bloody attack took place on March 12th. Ukrainian Nazis hit a bus station in the town of Perevalsk in the Luhansk People's Republic. The attack was well calculated. Only one missile was launched from a US-made HIMARS multiple rocket launcher system. However, almost 24 civilians were injured. As a result of the attack, 3 people were killed, including a 17-year-old. 16 more civilians were wounded. A bus station and 2 gas stations were damaged. The targeted facilities are located on one of the most crowded roads in the town of Perevalsk. The blast zone affected an area several dozen meters across. Ukrainian nationalists tried their best, seeking more victims. On the same day, Ukrainian forces launched a massive shelling attack on the residential areas in the DPR using American HIMARS, MLRS, AGM-88 HARM missiles, and large-caliber Soviet-made artillery. The attacks were carried out simultaneously from various systems in an attempt to confuse Russian air defense systems deployed in the area. During one day, the towns of Yisinovata, Makievka, as well as the districts of Budenovske, Kalininske, Leninske, Kievske, Kobishevske, and Petrovske in Donetsk City came under fire. Miraculously, casualties were avoided. However, one woman was wounded when her house was hit by Ukrainian shells. The day before, NATO shells fired by Ukrainian nationalists reached their target in the Kubiev district of Donetsk and killed an 8-year-old boy and his father. The child, Nikita Sofonov, was killed on his birthday on March 11th. The family was driving to celebrate the holiday when their car was hit. The father, a young man under the age of 30, was killed on the spot. Nikita died of his wounds on the way to the hospital.